Good evening, everyone. It's your fellow alopecia princess and big bald-headed sister, Action Jacqueline, and I hope you guys are all taking really good care of yourselves, loving up on yourselves. Thank you so much for joining tonight's live. Today I have a couple of topics that I'd like to discuss, and hopefully we'll be able to fit it all into this hour. I've already talked about this wig a little bit. It's the Sleek Lay Daisha wig. I lost the card that quick. Oh, here it is. I have her in Wheat Blonde, and I'll talk all about her a little bit later. If you guys want to hang out, we'll get into the nitty gritty, how I feel about it and all that other stuff. But I want to talk about this new recurring topic idea that I've been toying around with. A couple months ago, I read to you guys, if you were here and I'm not sure, about cancerous pesticides that were found in wigs and in braiding hair. And I really enjoyed bringing that information to you guys. I thought it was really informative and it made for good dialogue. And I've been thinking about doing more of that type of thing, more reporting on current events relevant to the bald girl community without boring you guys with health news and things like that. You know, of course, I'm no news medium, so while the news that I plan to share with you will be based on real life events, much of it is just my opinion, and there will be times that I get things wrong or that I'm late reporting on the news. The idea is just to bring my bald-headed sisters and brothers some funny, lighthearted, or interesting news, and maybe get some discussion going. You guys go with that? So, in the news, a man was found with $10,000 worth of cocaine underneath his wig. And for some reason, I never really put much thought into the idea that people smuggle drugs under their wigs. But some time ago, I was on this chat group, this Facebook chat group, and there was a woman, and she was talking about a trip that she was planning to go on. And she was so concerned about traveling through customs with this wig on. She just knew she would be humiliated by customs agents. They would identify the wig, they would pull her to the side, somehow make some big spectacle out of her. And at the time, I thought that she was worrying way too far out of school, because hundreds and thousands of women innocently wear wigs through the airport every single day. So, of course, they have some protocol established, right, for dealing with this sort of thing. But then I read about this man who tried to, first of all, let me show you the man, because it's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
A man in Colombia is in custody after he was caught with a cocaine-stuffed wig at an airport. The 40-year-old was boarding a flight to Amsterdam last week, but security scanners showed he was hiding something. So authorities cut through the man's wig and they found cocaine capsules valued at more than $10,000. He's now expected to face charges of trafficking, manufacturing, and possession of narcotics.
I don't know how in God's name he thought he could get away with that, but he's making it hard on girls like us, who I'm sure people will be looking at very suspiciously. You know what? Let me just read to you the advice that was given over at Mary Claire magazine. Can you go through security with a wig? Of course you can go through security with a wig, right? But according to Mary Claire, an article written by Anita Bagwandas in May of last year, she says, for many wig wearers, the fear of the security scanner detecting your wig is the stuff of nightmares. And let me just tell you guys, I've traveled from country to country. I've never, ever been stopped for my wig. And I don't think it's because my wig looks that great, because trust me, I have a lot of bad wig days. Even the last time I traveled, I glanced through a glass and I saw my wig and it was looking crazy. And even then, no one pulled me to the side and said, ma'am, we need to remove this wig of yours. Nobody said that to me. So she says, some wigs contain metal wig clips, which could set off security metal detectors or body scanners. If you're really concerned, you should go ahead and you should remove the clips before you go. If the detector alerts security to the metal clips, they may pat your hair gently, but it's very unlikely that you'll have to remove your wig. So you should check your wig before you travel and alert an airport security officer about any sensitivities or concerns you have before inspection. So you're going to be like, oh, excuse me, this is a wig. You know, I'm not gonna lie, every now and then I do have an inkling of fear that someone is going to embarrass me. One of those customs officers is gonna be all like, ma'am, what's going on with this? And what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna tell the customs officer, listen, I have a wig on, okay? So please be gentle. After I went down this rabbit hole and I saw so many bad wigs, these people were wearing wigs that were at least 4 inches off the top of their heads. And I so wish I had, you know what, I'm gonna find that. I'm gonna find one of those pictures and show it to you because...
She's also wearing a wig, and officers have noticed it's sitting unusually high on her head.
She's only just purchased the wig in Amsterdam. It seems to be quite bulky at the crown of her head. She could have something concealed under that wig, so we're going to have to investigate that further.
On another topic, when y'all see bad wigs, does it hurt your chest? When I see a woman with a bad wig on, I immediately feel the urge to pull out my mirror and check my own hair to make sure it don't look like that. Because, God, I mean, being a bald girl is embarrassing sometimes, I tell you. But you know what? That's why I'm so good to myself. That's why I allow myself 4 wigs a month. 4 $50 wigs a month. $200 a month. So that when a wig starts to look bad enough, I could just trash it without hurting my pockets too badly. I mean, I know $200 is $200. I don't know what $200 means to you. And I do feel like $200 is a lot of money. And that's why I only thrift. I love shopping, but I only thrift. In fact, y'all want to see one of my latest thrifts? And don't laugh. Don't laugh. I know this is an old bag, but if you could smell the leather on this thing that I picked up for $5 at American Thrift. Check this out. I'm just in love with it. Okay. And then we're going to get into this wig, because I did promise you we would talk about this wig. So we're going to do that. I'm going to have to take this wig off with melting glue. It's like a headache. It's a headache. This is not my favorite wig. Today was actually the first day that I really enjoyed this wig, and it's because I glued it down with my sporting glue. It's called Super Lace Tube Glue by BMA, and it works really well. I don't like using it because it's hard to get off. So that's why I'm delaying taking this wig off right now. I'm gonna go through these really quick. I'm sorry, guys, I've been ignoring you. I did say gossip. Okay, that's old. All right, somebody says, I love some good old chisme. Chisme. I don't know that word, but I feel like I know what it means. And I think I like that word chisme, right? I'm sure it's gossip because you put the little teacup next to it. So chisme. Please confirm, Cody L. Hi, Allison Faye from Illinois. Good hearing from you. You want to know, I said I'm from New York. That was Mike Olson who just asked that question. And I think that's just about it, y'all. All right, so let's get into this wig. This wig, like I said, this wig was kind of a headache. I've never met a wig that I couldn't lay down. And that's crazy because the name is Sleek Lay. And really, it was not the sleekest lay. It was kind of miserable. I just completed day 4 of wearing this wig. And it was the first time I decided to use the heavy duty stuff, you know, to lay it down. And before that, all I was doing was constantly reapplying my got-to-be glue, which normally serves me well for a full day's wear. But we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. I'm going to have to get napkins. This gets so messy. This just gets so messy. Oh, the live has been restricted. I think it's because I used that word, that C word. I mean, that was the topic of discussion, so I don't know how I would have said that without using that word. But in the future, I know to use different words. Actually, this came off a lot easier than I thought. I was dragging it. Well, not this side. Ooh. Yeah, this is what you use when you want to go swimming. And I really hate using it because it's so messy. I mean, I love using it because, you know, then I can go for a swim. but then it leaves residue back on my head, hair all over. And then we got to play around with this solvent. So annoying. I actually haven't used this since the summertime because I don't do much sporting activities until the summertime. At least not the kind that require this. So I'm a little out of practice. But yes, this is the Sleek Lay. Ooh. Good God. While I take this off, you guys want to chat. My name is Action Jacqueline. I'm your big bald-headed sister and alopecia princess. I have alopecia universalis, which is basically just a hair loss condition. And all it means is that I don't have any hair on my body whatsoever. I haven't grown hair in over 25 years, y'all. So that's my story. 100% healthy otherwise. But let's talk about this wig. This is the Outre Sleek Lay lace front wig named Daisha. Daisha is her name, and I have her in wheat blonde. The sticker tag here says $69.99, and I promise you I did not pay that amount of money. I actually picked this up in Florida. And in Florida, in this little town in Ocala, they had this wig store that was doing like 2-for-1 wigs. So while I did get it for $70, I got another one as well. So let's get into the wig construction. It has the bra strap closers. Did this one come? It didn't come with the comfort strap like the other wigs do. But this is what it looks like on the inside. I prefer a closed wefted cap. This one is open wefted. I like a closed wefted cap because you don't run the risk of showing scalp through the wig when the wig starts getting a little older, you know? Have you guys ever experienced the embarrassment of that? I have. But like I said, I only keep my wigs for a week now, so I don't even give it that much time to give me a bad wig day. 1 week. That's all I need with a wig. If it really holds up, I can get maybe 8 to 10 days, but very rarely 10 days. After day 8, it's pretty much a done deal. I don't even think I want to look at the wig anymore at that point. But yeah, that's what it looks like on the inside. And just keep in mind that you'll probably have a difficult time laying this wig, even though it's called the Sleek Lay. It's not a sleek layer. You see that? Really messy on the inside from all the glue I had to use. And I just washed it yesterday, y'all. So don't look at me like I have dirty hair. I don't. So I've had this wig, like I said, this is day 4 of wearing it, and I've already washed it twice. I wash it when I first buy it because we want to get the pesticides out of the wig, because we now know that wig companies put pesticides in their wigs to prevent bug infestations in those wigs. So you have to wash them. I know it sounds crazy for them to put pesticides inside of wigs, but you don't want the bug infestations in your wig. So when you get the wig, wash it. In fact, I did just upload a wash my wig with me video. Go to my page and check that one out. If you don't know how to wash a wig properly, that's a way to do it. Even if you know how to wash a wig, maybe you'll just want to watch just for fun, because, you know, the wig community, we got to stick together. We got to get to know one another. And we got to celebrate people who want to come out and talk publicly about our hair loss. So please go ahead, tap my screen, give me some hearts, give me some flowers. I appreciate all of it. And then that's it. Let me see if I can tell you the price of this wig right now. When you go to a store, they always charge more. And I believe that's why so many places close down. We consumers, we know now that we can buy these wigs online for half the price. Seriously, half the price, because I promise you, I haven't even looked for the online price of this wig yet, but it's $70 here. I'm pretty sure we can get this for $39.99. Let's check it out. Let's see. Outre Sleek Lay Lace Front Wig, Daisha. They spelled Daisha with a C. D-A-S-H-A. And it's Outre, O-U-T-R-E. $30. $70 here and $30 here. I don't know if I would buy this one again just because it gave me so much of a headache, but what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let me know, please. I would love to hear your thoughts on this wig.